a Steven Dilberg film.
Everything's failing all over the park.
Hi there.
Ah!
65 million years in the making. Vulassic Park.
You ever sit up late at night just staring at the ceiling and wonder, what if Jurassic Park was essentially the same, except the dinosaurs were pickles?
Relish in this!
Today I'm going to be talking about the parody movie of our generation, Vulassic Park. I don't know how anyone can come up with a joke like that. I've never heard such a play on words. So, Vulassic Park is everything that it says on the tin. It is Jurassic Park, except the dinosaurs are pickles. So, your enjoyment of the movie is largely going to depend on whether or not you find that joke funny. It's kind of similar to the movie Trees, if you've ever heard of that one, where it's Jaws, but they're trees. I mean, the movie is very honest with you right off the bat what you're going to be getting. The very first thing that you see is a logo for Pickle-versal. So if you keep going after that and you don't find any enjoyment in this, it's really on you beyond that point. Although the director contacted me about this before I reviewed it, so I don't know, is this kosher? I'll tell you one thing though, I certainly relished it. So what's the dealio? So in the world of Vulassic Park, this is a theme park centered around picklesaurs, which have been brought back to life. The pickle puns are aplenty. You got T-dills, Vulassic gherkins, tried kosher tops. Although they did save the I'm in a pickle pun until halfway through the movie, which I felt was a remarkable bit of restraint on their part.
According to the chaotic theory, I am really in a pickle.
Your mileage is gonna vary on the different characters portrayed here. I mean, it is straight up Jurassic Park, so you have the same sort of people with slightly different names. You got John Hambone, Grunt, Eon Talcum, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of misses in this as well for me. I feel like sometimes they depended too much on just quoting Jurassic Park, and then changing something to a pickle pun. But I felt that they did capitalize on some parody elements that I thought was really funny. For instance, the Alan Grant character is really just not cool with kids. Just his hatred of children is hilarious to me. And it was really funny to me in Jurassic Park too, but they amped this up so he's trying to murder the kids throughout this.
Shut up! I don't care! Unless it's happening to me.
And I really liked the guy playing the Timmy character, and they added these crazy big ears on him and this little gap tooth and just exaggerated everything about an annoying little kid. I thought that he was really funny, and I thought he had some really good comedic timing and played off of the Grunt character really well.
Get off my back, you sweaty little monkey!
Wow, you're strong.
Get off!
This is fun.
God, you're heavy for a little turd!
The guy playing the Wayne Knight character, I thought was probably the one closest to the person that he is portraying. He had the wheezy laugh down. Ian Talcum, I don't think was really a good Jeff Goldblum impression. I wouldn't get any Jeff Goldblum from that at all, but I felt like he went into his own kind of character that was funny on his own. So I thought that there were some good bits with him. I liked the progression of his hair just getting crazier and crazier throughout the whole thing. Which leads me to this next part. They have the scene where they're on the tracks in the Jeep, and the narrator is telling them about what different dinosaurs they're looking at. And in this one, they say that the narrator is Gilbert Gottfried. And they proceed to do the worst Gilbert Gottfried impression I have ever heard.
Over 1 billion years ago, the world was hot. Hot like an amply bosomed jalapenos swimming in a broiling jacuzzi.
It's atrocious, but it was so bad that it turned around into becoming funny again.
Oh well, at least they tried.
But really, the main thing that's gonna make it or break it for you is if you find pickle dinosaurs funny. And for the most part I did. I just admire the commitment to the stupid joke. And this movie is an hour long. And I did really laugh at the pickle brontosaurus showing up. The Vulassic gherkin puppets were really funny to me, or the pickle-sore skeleton. Though I don't know if I really understand this lore that well. This is a world where pickle sores and actual pickles exist. Like, they're serving pickle-related food at this pickle-themed park for living pickles. I mean, that'd be a little bit like if in Jurassic Park they were eating lizards or something.
Our chances of surviving to the end of this stupid film just got considerably slimmer.
I think really the thing that sealed the deal for me, that made me really respect this, is that this is a remake. This is a movie helmed by Tim Richardson, who's done a lot of other parody things, but he originally did Vulassic Park in 1993 and 1994 when he was in college with a bunch of his friends. And they decided to remake this and put a budget into it and did a Kickstarter and decided to really do it right this time. So at last, we get the best version of Vulassic Park we could possibly get. And you know what? Like, that's great. That's great that he took something that he made in college because he really loved Jurassic Park and then did it over again and kept to the same dumb joke. Like, he didn't have to redo Vulassic Park, but he's like, you know what? I can do this bigger and better.
Welcome to Vulassic Park.
So if you want to see this movie for yourself, you can get it at VulassicPark.com in their store for like $5 digital, $10 for DVD. I believe that they're going to be doing some screenings at some conventions. They've got some local screenings going on, so you can find all the information at the website. So walk the dinosaur on over there and check it out, my dudes.
What are you gonna call it? Vulassic World. I'm sure it'll look good, but there's no way it's ever gonna compare to the original.